Do you ever wonder how a poor boy from Tupelo, Mississippi, became the king of rock and roll? Elvis Aaron Presley, born in the year 1935, emerged from a humble background. His life was steeped in hardships from the start, with his family grappling with financial difficulties that were all too common in the American South during the Great Depression. His story takes a poignant turn with the death of his twin brother, Jesse Garon, at birth. This tragic event left Elvis as an only child, a solitary figure who found solace in the comforting embrace of gospel music. The vibrant church choirs of Tupelo sparked young Elvis's interest in music, igniting a passion that would shape the course of his life and the landscape of popular culture worldwide. As a teenager, Elvis's family moved to Memphis, Tennessee, the city that would become synonymous with his rise to stardom. Memphis, Tennessee, a city teeming with music and culture, was the perfect stage for the young Elvis. This vibrant city, rich in soul and rhythm, was where the king honed his musical craft. It was within the walls of Hume's High School that Elvis Presley, the future king of rock and roll, first dipped his toes into the world of music. Not in the choir or the school band, but in a talent show where he won third place, igniting a passion that would soon set the world ablaze. After high school, Elvis took on a job as a truck driver for Crown Electric. The humdrum routine of daily life couldn't dampen his musical aspirations, though. He saved every penny he could scrape together and eventually bought his first guitar. This was not merely an instrument, but the key to unlock his destiny. Elvis then walked into the doors of Sun Records, a small recording studio in Memphis, with a dream and a guitar. His unique blend of country, blues, and gospel music caught the attention of producer Sam Phillips. Phillips saw something special in this young man from Tupelo, Mississippi. He saw a raw, untamed talent that needed to be shared with the world. Elvis's first single, That's All Right, was released in 1954, and it was like nothing anyone had ever heard before. It was a melding of genres, a fusion of cultures, a bold declaration of a new era in music. The public was enthralled. Radio stations couldn't keep up with the demand, and Elvis quickly went from being a local truck driver to a rising star. His performances were electrifying, his charisma undeniable. Women swooned, men envied, and the youth found in him a voice that echoed their own rebellious spirit. The Elvis phenomenon was spreading like wildfire, and there was no stopping it. By 1956, Elvis Presley was a national sensation, a symbol of the burgeoning youth culture of the 1950s. He was more than just a singer. He was a force, a movement, a revolution. He was the king. Elvis's meteoric rise to fame was not without its trials and tribulations. The king's journey took a turn when he ventured into Hollywood. As a fresh-faced rock and roll sensation, he was quickly embraced by the silver screen. From rom-coms to westerns, Elvis became a familiar face in American households, his charismatic charm captivating audiences far and wide. But the king's reign was not all glitz and glamour. In 1958, he was drafted into the army, a stint that lasted 2 years. This interruption to his career was significant, but Elvis proved resilient, returning to the music scene with a renewed vigor. The late 60s brought about his triumphant '68 comeback special. Dressed in black leather, Elvis reclaimed his throne, reminding the world of his unmatched musical prowess. This was Elvis in his element, the stage his kingdom, the microphone his scepter. Yet, behind the scenes, the king was fighting battles of his own. The 70s saw him grappling with prescription drug abuse, a struggle that took a toll on his health. His once vibrant energy started to wane, his performances becoming increasingly erratic. Despite his personal struggles, Elvis continued to perform until his untimely death in 1977 at the age of 42. His reign may have been marked by ups and downs, but the king of rock and roll's impact is undeniably everlasting. Over 4 decades after his death, Elvis Presley's impact on music and popular culture remains undeniable. His unique blend of blues, gospel, and rock and roll continues to inspire artists today, shaping the face of modern music. His record-breaking sales, timeless music, and beloved films continue to captivate generations. Graceland, his former home, now stands as a monument to his life and legacy, drawing a throng of fans year after year. Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, lives on in the hearts of millions around the world, a testament to his indelible mark on music and popular culture.